Hello, my fellow unicorns. Today, I am going to be coloring this beautiful mosaic wolf drawing. I did not draw this. I found this on the internet, and it's just one of my many projects that I started and stopped. I started coloring this guy like a couple years ago, and then I put it away and just sort of forgot about it until recently. I was looking through one of my books, and I found him, and it brought back so many memories. And I recently had a bad day, and so it's kind of ironic that I found him, because the last time I was coloring him was when I was also going through a tough time. So I am going to be coloring this drawing and drinking a little bit of tequila. Let me bring everything that I have here. I have a cup of ice with a little straw. Okay, I'm gonna set that right here. And then the tequila that I'm drinking today is it's called Cazadores Tequila Reposado. Reposado is like reprocessed, and I think it's when they let the tequila sort of marinate in wooden barrels, and particular types of wooden barrels, and that's what gives it the color and a unique flavor. So this is a pretty decent tequila, and a little bit about tequila. It's meant to be sipped. I know that here in America, people take shots really quickly, and a lot of them, and tequila can be pretty intense if you drink it that way, but if you drink it on its own, typically it's meant to be sipped, and it can be mixed. So in Mexico, we drink it with mineral water or sparkling water, and we mix it with salt and lime juice, or we mix it with this soda called a squirt. And sorry, it was a little bit blurry there. I had to fix it. So anyway, I am gonna be showing you how to drink it with a sparkling water. And today's sparkling water that I'm using is LaCroix, and it's limoncello is the flavor, so it's lemony. And I'm going to be adding also a little bit of fresh squeezed limes. So I'm going to show you how to make that real quick before I get into the drawing. So let's get started. I've got my handy dandy shot glass here. Some, I think, could So you'll definitely feel a nice something, but it's not gonna make you feel too much. Okay, so then what you want to do is, hold on, I'm actually gonna move this guy a little bit over. I don't want to spill real quick. Alrighty. So now what we're gonna do is add I'm gonna add the limoncello to the beverage. Okay. Alright, listen to the fizz. you're sad or depressed, do you find yourself self-sabotaging? If so, how do you get out of it? I'm always looking for advice on like self-improvement and things like that. And so, if you have any advice for me on how to get out of like a rut, you know, how do you deal with your depression and get out of it? I would love to hear more. And have another sip here. because even with this ASMR channel, I sort of if you look at my uploads right now, you will see that I uploaded a year ago, and then I stopped, and I didn't start back up again until recently. So I am being encouraged to continue, and I definitely want to continue because I do enjoy doing this. I really enjoy being creative, and you know, there's a lot that I want to do, so I just gotta do it. Just gotta suck it up and do it. I love combining different colors so that, like opposite colors, like blues with reds or greens, because the warm colors really pop after that. I kind of find the sound of ice and fizzy drinks very calming, don't you? I wonder if I put this up to the mic if you can still hear the fizzy sound. Let's see. Yeah, the fizziness is going down a little bit, but you can still hear it faintly. You can definitely hear the ice. Trying to put the glass down without making too much noise. I apologize if you guys hear anything weird, like dings or this is like a golden yellow, and this is like a brighter yellow, and I'm also going to use a little bit of peach as like a transitionary color. So get that brighter, the dark, there you go. Yeah, I highly recommend, if you're feeling down, just get an adult coloring book, or like just Google and print out any kind of design or drawing that you want, because this is great stuff. I also have, I'm gonna do another video soon. I have this drawing that I put away for a couple years too. I started it and just stopped, and you'll see the drawing is really nice, but I should have stopped it. This color pencil is aqua green, and it's one of my favorite colors out of the whole selection. It's like this turquoisey type color. It says aqua green, but it's like turquoise, and it's just so damn beautiful. I love using it throughout. It's like the perfect highlight color for this wolf, and I love it. It's not a color I would use often in life. Like, I wouldn't wear this color really, or like have my car paint my walls this color, but for this particular piece, it's just so beautiful. Okay. Time for another sip. I'm trying really hard to not make a sound with that cup when I put down the glass, but it's tough. Also, I'm curious if you guys could choose any animal, whether it's like a magical animal or a real life type of animal, to be your spirit guide, what would it be? I'm really curious, because I feel like everybody's answer would be really different. So. worst is like getting really drunk off tequila and doing things you regret. Oh boy, no. Thank you. For example, one of my friends, like, one time we were drinking tequila and she just got so belligerent. And then, like, it was just really awkward for her the next day. Because, you know, she was just like, what happened? Like, not remembering. This needs to be purple. Because that is already blue. Okay, so the next color blue that I want to use is this one. This is a sky blue. I just want to shade this part. It has to be a lighter blue than this other one, but it has to be blue because the base of my bowl is blues, or blues and purples. That's its base color. So I have to make sure that the base colors that I'm using are those cool tones. Yeah, more like it. There goes my house again. Okay, so now I want to fill this part here. And the point of this part is to color it in different shades of blue. so this is like an extra one. So it works. It's not ideal, but it works. So for any ladies who need a pencil sharpener but you don't have one, you can use a makeup one. It's the same thing. They're pencils. Just different types. So, see? It did the job. sit back and look at him, and he tells me what he needs, what colors he needs, and where. getting a dog last year. And the reason being is, like, growing up, my mom would not let me because she didn't think I would handle the responsibility. But she was wrong. I could totally handle it. And yeah, I mean, I just think that wolves and dogs in particular, they're so amazing animals. part 2 of this video.